It was kinda in this moment, looking out over the canyon, seeing the birds flying in the distance, that I really started to wonder if there was something more to Wild West Dynasty than we were giving it credit for. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I am Simply Syrup, and I'm so happy to have you here today. This is going to be part 2 of our playthrough installment, and this short video is kind of just a placeholder to catch you up to where we made it before we started our live stream the other day, which will be released on our YouTube shortly. So welcome to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the video. We started off our adventure today like so many other great adventures in the past have started by doing the miscellaneous quest in the very first town that we visited. Here you can see us talking to Jedediah Walker, who all you have to do is go and say hello to and we'll give you a bow for free. So that's a pro tip for you guys. We'll come back to Jedediah in just a second after we've hunted down a deer. On our journey to rustle up some grub, we came across this abandoned campsite, and wouldn't you know it, hiding in the box was another bow. Another free bow. I guess we'll take it. No need to get mad at free loot, but it looks like we didn't have to accept this dumb quest anyway. But here we are taking on our very first deer. Beautiful and elegant. He runs for about 2 feet after we miss, and then we take him down for the count in the dirt. So we come back to Jedediah with our war story, and he gives us a hair trap blueprint for all of our efforts, which we are thankful for. And then it's off to Dr. Warp, who we collected some rocks for, and it looks like he's going to be giving us a pickaxe, our very first pickaxe that we get to swing around. And I never really found what to use the pickaxe on, but I'm sure it'll become clear in the near future. Y'all, if this isn't the sweetest lady in the whole game, Mama G, handing out free food to anyone in need. All you have to do is come up and talk to her. And I think this may be bugged because she will not give me any free food, but we're still gonna call her the sweetest old lady in the entire game because she's really just trying to do some good out here in the Wild West. And I think the Wild West could use a little bit of that goodness. It is harsh out here. So maybe we'll come back in the future and get one of these free meals made with love. We stopped for a quick moment to take a look at the horses and dream of what could be ours someday if we keep our nose to the grindstone and work hard. We could have one of these majestic creatures for our own. But we gotta get back to work. And in this quest, we had to get up and go find Roger, I believe his name was, our long lost uncle, who was going to help us repair the broken grain elevator and save the whole town right off the bat. And you guys can see this is where we started the video off today, looking out over these mountains. Here is old Roger Dodger Gates. He's going to tell us a little bit about how the grain elevator is broken, and we're going to get to fixing it, but really not too much to see here. He just wants to explain some of the nuances, but what comes next may surprise you. Chest galore. These things were everywhere up here in this quest. We got a new pair of pants, a holster for our gun, corn pie, all types of goodies just raining down on our head. You guys should definitely check out this quest. I guess you're gonna have to because it's the main quest. But there was so much stuff to find up here. We'll take that nail, we'll take that board, and then we'll go right over to the next barrel. And guess what we'll find in here? Tea leaves, more cash. We love it. We love the free loot. This was a great find. And now we're gonna get out of here. We gotta go talk to some carpenters. And this poor soul had a worse time than us, but we're gonna take some fine gin off his dead body and we are going to leave him to rot. And it looks like we've just killed a deer. You can also see a hare in the distance, and bam, the deer disappears before we're able to skin it, and the arrow remains floating in the air. So we're gonna say a quick no sir to that. No sir. We made it to Lumberjack John. We're gonna trick him into making this gear for us by testing out his intelligence. Him and his band of misfits are telling us that they don't want to do work, but we're going to insult them, and for some reason that's going to make them pull up their bootstraps and get to work on this cogwheel for us, which I believe will fix the grain elevator, and we will be moving on with our lives. But first, we're going to have to do a little thing for them, and that is cut down Mycroft's tree, which you will see in just a second. But do not worry, we have a plan to get this tree down. As you can see, new quest, my tree, thrive tree, booze, and snooze. What we did to get this tree down was we bought my tree a little bit of beer, and after just one, he couldn't handle it. You can see him slurring his words here after just one beer. They must be pretty strong, must have been an IPA. And while talking to my tree, for some reason we switched up and started speaking a whole new language just to add a little bit of razzle dazzle, give him the old mind bender. He has no idea what's going on. We're gonna trick him into leaving this tree, which supposedly saved his life, and without giving it a second thought, we're just gonna cut it down. Homecroft's tree, my bad, I was calling him Mycroft, but he's gone now. We're gonna chop down his beloved life-saving tree, and we're not even gonna say sorry about it. We need to get this grain elevator fixed and save the town, everybody. And that should get you about caught up to where we're going to be releasing the live stream from our next session in Wild West Dynasty. And if you guys can take some time to give me some feedback on this video, we're not really sure what direction we want to take in our playthrough. It could be all live like we're about to release a little bit later today, or it could be cut up segments like this where I go back and talk over what we did in the past, or it could be a cut up of our live stream. We're not really sure. We're just gonna make all three different types, and we're gonna try to gauge whichever ones you guys like. But it'd be very helpful if you give me some feedback on the video. And as always, I really appreciate everyone who was watching. Please remember to consider subscribing to the channel, because we will be covering Wild West Dynasty in all forms and fashions. But that'll be about it for this video today. Until next time, this is Simply Syrup signing off.